Bah. I don't know why I decided to start with that noise, but here we are. Welcome. What's up, guys? We're going to we're just gonna watch some of these affiliate videos. I was talking with Sevon. He might be joining us. He might not. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But we get a lot of these videos to go through, and I was gonna sit down and start watching more of them today, right now. And I was like, hey, what if I just go live and start chipping away and watching these? If you're a member of the Sevon podcast, you've had access to them for maybe a week or two now. And so you're more than welcome to watch them. Hopefully you've watched a few, like them, maybe like leave a little comment. This one's my favorite. Yeah, exactly. Like Extra Slop did here. Kenosha CrossFit's going to win. There you go. So get in there, watch some of them. We will be releasing the majority of them over a period of time. We'll also be uploading them. I do believe like StreamYard and stuff. And from this point forward, we'll just be playing them all the time. We do have somebody helping out, watching them now, helping us judge them, as well as you guys, the members that have been watching them, to judge them. And Mandy Standys. Oh, there is some sort of fight in the comments section. Stand by. We have Standy Randy, who was first, but then we have Mandy Standys, who was second. Followed up immediately by Standy Randy. Change your name right now. Ooh. Oh shit, the Glentons are live. Damn it. If I would have known that, I would have done this at a different time. Please go over and watch the Glentons. I got to meet them at Crash, hang out with them in person. Super freaking cool people. Crazy easy to talk to too. It's like you could I just like sit down and start chatting with them, and then obviously I've been on their show and some other stuff, but you just like quickly are like, oh man, we feel like we're friends, just hanging out. Gosh, how many pages of these videos? Oh man, I always forget how many of these we have. Sorry on the delay with this too, guys. Like, it was funny when we first did this. We're like, how many we get? We're like, oh, probably like maybe a dozen or so people will go for it. Maybe a little bit more, maybe a little bit less. And then we had a shitload. I was like, oh no. I know, yeah, Kenneth, go over there and do that. This show, Savon's not gonna be here. This is just me watching some affiliate videos. Come watch this later. Go over to the Glintons right now. Tell them I said what's up. And also I apologize. I would not have done the live. MJ, almost over like 250. Yeah, it was a lot. Like I started to at one point when I was like going through all of them and trying to get them all the files organized and like upload all the videos to my computer and start going through some of them and like organizing the whole thing. Like at one point I was just like so overwhelmed. I was just like had to kind of leave the computer, leave the desk, take a deep breath, and like come back and just be like, all right, just a chipper workout. Just start chipping away through these. Oh man, is it gonna give us a bigger screen? So how I have them labeled, you guys know this if you're members. I have the name of the CrossFit gym or the name of the gym. Some of them aren't affiliated, most of them are. But I have Average Joe's CrossFit Gym and then the name of the person who created the videos. At least the one that I had sent to me. So if I screwed it up or whatever, I apologize. I tried my best with that. But I'm not gonna try to pronounce your guys' names. You all know I can't read. We're just gonna dive right in.
Ironically enough, we owned a gym in Pensacola, but our family was Average Joe's.
My name is Ty.
And I'm Laura.
And we go to Average Joe's CrossFit. Not long after I started CrossFit, I became pretty competitive in that. I was fortunate enough to qualify for the first year regionals in 2011 and 2012 as an individual. We started Pensacola Beach Brawl in 2012. We quickly realized we need a gym and some kind of like a backbone to support this operation.
We opened up the gym in Pensacola. However, we lived in Gulf Breeze. We found out that a gym was opening up called Average Joe's. We've been CrossFitting for years at this point, but I needed something for myself. I was trying to find my group again. So I went to Average Joe's, and I mean, it right off the bat was like exactly what I needed. Time was like so important to myself. Just as that time for training was important for Ty, it was important for myself to have that time to be better as a mom. When I got to Joe's and realized how much it was like oriented to family, I thought, how can I give back to the families in the community? My thoughts were, let me just help out the kid rooms. 1 hour, you take care of yourself. Because that 1 hour is going to mean so much to you and your family
10 years ago, it was all about competing. Now it's about quality of life and about community, really being good examples and good role models for kids.
And also to support the fact that this is like, we're a family and we do things together. Like those who play together, stay together. Those who work out together, stay together.
Nice. I think that was their whole family in that shot. At least it looked like it. Cool. I'm also playing it at 1.25 speed. So if you're like, why in the world are they all talking that fast? That's just that's just me. I don't know about you guys, but I listen to a lot of the stuff. Like if I'm catching up with one of the shows, and if you wonder why I'm looking over here, it's because I have to look around Wilbur. Wilbur is the U of A mascot. He hangs out here on the desk, but he kind of just blocks a little spot on the side. So I kind of got to look around. We'll adjust him for a second. Okay, 1.25 speed.
The biggest thing that hasn't changed.
It doesn't actually work if I don't share the video with you guys. Jeez Louise. Thumbs down, you don't like it? Oh man, rough. Is it because you're in the video contest and you just want yours to win? Okay, we'll start that over. And what I was saying is like a lot of times I watch stuff at 2 times speed or 1.5 speed. And sometimes I'll do that also to catch up to one of the shows, like if I'm behind or I was coaching or doing something. And then it's funny because whenever it catches back up with the live, I feel like they're talking in slow motion. Like Savon all of a sudden like slowed way down. I'm like, nope, just because I had him at 1.5 speed. Okay, here we go. Second video. This is Average Joe's again, video 2.
Biggest thing that hasn't changed is the community, the people, relationships that you meet and you hold. I believe that's the core on why I still come. Coming on 10 years, being here. People is what makes this gym. Hi there, my name is Angel Argalas. I've been coming to Average Joe since day one. Average Joe's kind of started as a discussion. It was a bet. The owner at the time, he was a firefighter. He was very passionate about CrossFit and he would always tell us about it. So one day I was just like, stop talking about it. How about you be about it? And next thing you know, Average Joe's was born. Maybe a year in, I got diagnosed with Graves' disease, which is a condition on my thyroid. The doctor put me on strict order, said, you can't work out until we get this under control. Once I came back, I didn't know if I wanted to do CrossFit again. The owner at the time, he reached in and he was like, no, this is what you need. You need to get back on the horse. Who knows? If he wouldn't have been there and been my wingman to pull me back in here, that may have been the end of my CrossFit career. I'm glad he did. Definitely made some long life relationships. I'm a retired military guy. Having those individuals that I met here at the gym to step in at any moment's notice and pretty much become family that I didn't even know I needed at the time until the time came, whether I needed help with my kids or my wife needed a ride. Average Joe's had a huge benefit for me to have a good mental state when I was downrange. And I think that's the beauty of this gym is just the opportunity that you get to interact with different people. Like I said, people need people.
All right, Average Joe's video number 2. We're moving right along. Look at us, guys. We're doing it. Look at us. We're doing it. I think I'll do every time I watch any of these. I'll probably do it live if I can. Okay, here we go. Video number 3. Average Joe still. 1.25 speed. And we're off.
Hello, I'm Dee, and I'm 23 years old, and I go to Average Joe's CrossFit. One of my favorite memories at Average Joe's CrossFit is when I came for one of the trial workouts. I remember I was going like turtle speed, barely moving. Everybody in the gym came out to run my last lap with me. Even the coach ran the lap with me, so I'm thankful for that because they were cheering me on every step of the way. I decided to come back to Average Joe's CrossFit after college because even when I left for college, the coaches, they always remained in contact with me, and they always welcomed me back with open arms. Being at Average Joe's helped me to see that really I am my biggest enemy, and that the sky is the limit in whatever I want to do because I've just grown. And before I couldn't even hang from the bar, now I can hang from the bar. I'm preparing for my first CrossFit competition. Before I just hated like working out and afterwards still looking the same or not being confident in my own self-image. But now when I look in the mirror, I'm able to see myself as a progress and not an imperfection. The coaches have pushed me here and they've given me the confidence to be able to do the competition. They've always spoken positive words into my life and just given me that extra push that I can compete with everybody else that's out there. The spirit of Average Joe's, the impact that it has made on me has really made me a better person mentally. And even on my hardest days, I'm able to say, like, I know if I get into the gym, these people are going to push me. At the end of the day, I'm going to be happy that I showed up.
Oh, I liked hers. I liked hers for 2 reasons. Number 1, she talked about when she first got there, she couldn't even like hang from the bar. Now she could. Number 2, she talked about how the coaches stayed in contact with her while she was off at college, and then she ended up coming back. That's really cool. All right, Average Joe's. Average Joe's. Numero 4. Coming right up. All right. Average Joe's Gym again. Video number 4.
The difference that sets aside this gym than other gyms is I had coaches that were checking in on me. It wasn't just, oh, she went and had her baby. The whole time, hey, Kelly, how are you doing? We look forward to seeing you soon, but take your time. And I just felt like that sense of, I was excited to get back in there because it felt like I was never forgotten. I was always still a part of me was here. I think when you're pregnant, and you've been an athlete your whole life, I think the hardest part is all the unknowns. You don't know how your pregnancy is going to be, if you're going to be sick, but as an athlete, you're scared of the comeback. People say you're going to bounce back, and you're hoping that that's true and you'll bounce back. I think that being in CrossFit before and just the mental toughness that it provides, it made me be able to eventually overcome that. Next thing I knew, the Open was here. And if I didn't have the support or the encouragement from the coaches and the other members at the gym, I would have never RX'd. After the 3 workouts, I learned that I had made it to quarterfinals. So that was an awesome comeback. Average Joe's probably in any way possible has impacted me as a mom. Not only am I getting to work out with him here, but he is starting to pick up on things, and I feel like it is creating an athlete in him while he's here.
Again, the talking about the coaches, like staying in contact with them. That's really cool. Man, immediately when she said that and they were like, they checked in with my baby, the first thing I thought is like, I need to hire like a designated person that just does nothing but like keeps up with the community. That needs to be the next, like, there'd probably be like some stupid official title like client success manager or something, right? But like literally someone along the lines that just is like keeping up tabs on all of it. Like what's happening with all the members' life? Do we need to like send out like a cool like note to them? Do we need to like acknowledge some sort of life change or something like that? Like, I need that person. That person could be you. Yeah, I know. God dang it. Okay, here we go. Average Joe's. This is the last one here. I also like the variety of people. If you guys notice, there's like a family. It was like a younger chick coming back from college. There was like I wouldn't call him middle-aged guy, probably like my age, like maybe like mid-30s or so. That was like coming back from the military, trying to like find his place. And then we just had the mom. We just saw Kelly, like, you know, she's obviously she was like more fit, talking about the competitive side of stuff, but just had a baby and how she came back from that. That's pretty cool. Okay, here's their last video.
There's a lot of things I didn't know that the coaches did show me. And I feel like the mindset of grinding through a workout, you know, you're only going to suffer for 12 minutes at a time or whatever the watt is. It's definitely helped me with a lot of things in life as far as just pushing through it, persevering, and it'll all end eventually. My name is Ariel. I'm 21 and I go to Average Joe's CrossFit. Not long after I started CrossFit, coaches definitely made me feel confident enough to compete. We have the goal wall. They're like, as soon as you start knocking goals off, you kind of want to start putting more up there. And one of my goals was beach brawl. I would say being a coach, transitioning just from a member and working out amongst people that I coach now, it's an awesome feeling because they're the ones building you up. And you're like, oh, you're giving me the confidence to do these workouts. Like I can actually finish these workouts and I can progress here. And when you've accomplished that, you then transfer that into building them up and giving them the confidence. I've bounced between different thought processes as far as like my career. I wanted to be a firefighter at one point, and there was a lot of people here that poured into my life about that. There's a lot of military people here, and they just were so open to help and to talk me into it and just give me the confidence to actually pursue it because it's something I've wanted for so long, but I've talked myself out of it so many times. A lot of people here have just given me that confidence, especially being confident in your own ability and capabilities. They've definitely just helped me feel like I know what I'm doing. They just you guys make it feel like home all the time.
I like that shot of the deadlift. That's how you miss a heavy deadlift. Just go to lift it. She's like, nope. Okay, that was cool. So looks like her, meaning like the person we just watched, she got into it and now is coaching. So that's kind of cool. You get to see a little evolution there. Vittorio, what's up, man? DEI. No. I think it's just a variety of different paths or journeys that are happening in the gym that probably showcase, I would say, the majority of their membership. Come on, man. Okay, what we got? Okay, CrossFit Utah Valley. And these videos are out of order just because of the way they ended up like uploading. So this will be video number 1 for us, but it's actually their people. Rambler, what do you got to say here? Good, but need target audience like 30s to 50s people. Maybe, but don't think about this just in the sense. I agree with what you're saying, but don't think about this with just the framework of like building a avatar for necessarily just for advertisement. Also think about it just like showcasing the different type of people that are in your gym too. And I like the fact that she's like young, but also leading the class. Because to be honest, too, like with the state of the fitness industry and like what's happening, like it's a tough career to make it in as a trainer. So typically people will skew a little bit younger because they have the ability to do that and not make as much. All right. Not assuming she doesn't make much, just by and large. Okay. What says was CrossFit City, Utah? Video number 1. Here we go.
My name is Laz Casper. I'm 31, about to turn 32. And I started CrossFit in 2017, right at the beginning of 2017. CrossFit methodology to me is the way that people can accomplish anything in life. Every other different methodology or type of fitness gets you something. And that's the point of fitness, right? Gets you physically somewhere. But I feel like CrossFit gets you everywhere. May not be the best, you may not be the most capable, but it sets you up for a longevity that is unmatched in my opinion. Like people come to get fitter and to look better and to feel comfortable in their body, and then they stay because the community is top notch. As I started recognizing that, I got into coaching really fast. I started CrossFit in February with the Open, and by April I was in San Diego doing my L1 because I wanted to be I wanted to coach, but I knew that I wanted a piece of that community to be my own, to be exactly like what I wanted for both me and, more importantly, honestly, my family, and as they grew up, be able to experience.
I'm going to be biased here. CrossFitters are just good-looking people. I don't know what it is, but so far, every single person, whether they're in the background or whether they're the main person in the video here, it's like they all seem like they're just, I mean, healthy people just look attractive, man. Just look attractive. And I don't mean you need to already be all like ripped up or look like the quintessential CrossFitter, because a couple of the people that we watch don't necessarily like fit that bill, but they just look healthy. They just look like they're full of life, and there's just something attractive about that. Okay, CrossFit Utah again. Video number 2.
Yeah, so my name is Marcus Minton. I'm 39, and I come to CrossFit Utah Valley. You know, the first time that I came into the gym, there was mom, there was dad, and there was a toddler that were working out together. And, you know, that just like completely debunked what stereotype that I had of CrossFit. Like once upon a time, I thought that I had to drink Monster Energy and wear Affliction t-shirts in order to go to CrossFit. And that couldn't have been further from the truth. You know, like CrossFit and this affiliate, the atmosphere that they've created, it broke the paradigm of like, you have to move the most weight in order to be athletic. And like the people that I was working out with, they like met me where I was, like, you know, internalizing my goals and working with me to understand the movements, you know, like the programming, like the methodology of the programming to really get the most out of my fitness journey.
Somebody also said like speak faster. Riley, that might have been my fault, because the last like video we didn't watch, we watched at normal speed, and the rest of the videos we've been watching at 1.25 speed. So I think that kind of what's the term? Velocitization. Like when you're going fast on the freeway and then you get onto the city street and you're like, wow, 40 feels really slow. It's because we've been doing 75. Okay, CrossFit Valley, Utah. This is video number 3. So many clicks just to share the screen. wish there's gonna be a faster way. Okay, and then more clicks over here to bring us to 1.25. Here we go.
My name is Jenny Loomis. I am 38 years old, and I have been doing CrossFit for a month. I chose CrossFit Utah Valley because of the people, the community that's here. Everybody works really hard. They're super supportive. They're comfortable to talk to. They cheer you on no matter the difference in how long we've been coming and how well we do. The people at CrossFit Utah Valley are just amazing, and have really enjoyed getting to know them better. I mean, at first you worry about the fact that, you only got 5 pounds on the side while these other people have, multiple weights on each side, and you feel a little silly, but they just cheer you on and they keep you going. And you realize that, hey, at some point they weren't where they are now, and so we all get to the same point. We just start at different times. And I think that's been one of the aspects that I've really enjoyed, is just the support and knowing that it's okay that I'm where I am, people are where they are, and eventually I'll get to a point where I'm at the higher, and then that more people will come in and I get to turn around and support them the way that people have supported me here at CrossFit Utah Valley.
That was kind of cool. She's only been doing CrossFit a month. Good offset, because we already had like the guy who started, then became the coach. We have the other guy that came in that has been a while. We have her doing CrossFit for a month. It's pretty awesome. Was that all? Oh shit, did I upload the? Gosh, uploaded one of them twice. Okay, here's our last one from CrossFit Utah Valley, CrossFit Utah City Valley, CrossFit Utah. Okay, sorry. I was like, I know it's some combination of that. Great video so far. I didn't even share the screen. What a freaking moron. I'll start it back over. It's like the third time.
My name is Katie Casper. I'm 31 years old, and I have been doing CrossFit for about 7 years. I think I would say to someone who is considering starting CrossFit to just take that leap. I was in a really dark place, was suffering from postpartum depression and anxiety, and needed something. I didn't have a community. I felt very alone, and so I jumped to the opportunity to do something other than just being at home with my kids, which I love doing, but it was hard for me. It sounds dramatic, but in a lot of ways, I feel like it saved my life. Like, I wasn't connected mind to body. I didn't know who this person was, like, walking around anymore. I had 2 babies in a very short amount of time. They're 17 months apart. I gained all this weight and just felt really disconnected from who I was. And I felt a lot of shame around the way I looked. And when we started CrossFit, it was really scary, but I did it anyway. And I showed up and I found a community that loved me. And it quickly changed me from wanting to change the way I looked on the outside to just becoming the best version of myself possible. And I think that it really did rescue me in a lot of ways.
MJ, I know I didn't share it. So stupid. God. Sorry about that. You know what's interesting with CrossFit in particular is the fitness industry is usually so fixated on aesthetics, like how you look, right? And outside of like CrossFit, which I would say is more like performance based, like typically there's no mirrors in CrossFit gyms and stuff like that. So like the aesthetic piece, of course, is always going to be part of it. I always want to look good, feel good, want our clothes to look good on us. But one of the things that start to change is like, since the emphasis isn't on like, oh, squeeze and hypertrophy and I got to look a certain way, your mindset starts to change and you're like, man, like how good could I be at this movement? How good could I be at this skill? How good could I make my score on this workout, or how could I go faster? And so it starts to just change what you prioritize in terms of what's important inside the gym. And I don't know if CrossFit gets like enough credit. I mean, imagine there's this whole entire stigma that women somehow think they're going to walk into a CrossFit gym, pick up a barbell and be like too bulky. Criminy. Sometimes when people say that, I'm like, oh, I wish I'd be a multimillionaire. Imagine you just walk in, you hit a barbell, dude just get ripped up with a 6-pack right away. It's like, that's it. There you go. That's all you had to do. I always tell people too, when they say I don't want to get too bulky, I say, you want to make a bet? I'll bet you $10,000 that you don't. No one's taken me on it yet. Okay, that was our last one from CrossFit Utah Valley. Sorry for mispronouncing it. We're in oh man, I can't even. Jeez, there's only one video with this. What happened? Why is there only one from CrossFit? Okay, whatever. We'll play it anyways. But it looks like there was only one entry for this. That's okay. That happened with some of them, and I still threw them in here. I'm gonna share it this time, MJ. Don't worry. All right, here we go. How do you pronounce that? Ah, screwed it up. There you go. That's the gym. Looks like it's some sort of Spanish word. Escondido. That's not it.
I joined this gym just under 2 years ago. Favorite part, the coaches, the members, it's like a family, which is so important to me. Because I just moved from London, so making friends was quite difficult. Then I joined the gym and everybody made me feel so welcome. Oh man, to me this is a lifestyle. I was a professional athlete all my life, and I was diagnosed with asthma at the age of 11. And I played sports all my life, struggled with asthma. But since I started CrossFit, haven't used my inhaler in just under 2 years. Last time I did my physical was 6 months ago, but doctor told me my lungs look like I've never had asthma before, man. So to me, this is a lifestyle. As you can see, we're one big family, you know, and to me that is so important. You know, little things in life, you know, I mean, you walk in here, people call you by your name, means a lot, means that they remember you, they know who you are. So yeah, the members makes the gym.
Oh man, they only had one, but that was good. MJ spelling it out for me. Escondido. CrossFit Escondido. Bienvenidos, mis amigos. That was cool. That video, like the part about his asthma, that's some impactful shit, man. Trying to tell you guys. Those are the things that you need to do and it's already shot in vertical. If you got a couple extra bucks, put some ad dollars behind that one. That would be cool. Okay, this one I can pronounce. CrossFit 180. Gosh, I'm the worst. Share the screen. Bring it on up. 1.25 and play.
We're building relationships, building muscles, and friendships.
This affiliate mean to you?
Oh, mean to me?
Yeah.
Literally changed my life. I wouldn't be where I am today without this place, and I wouldn't stay motivated to stay fit and healthy.
The affiliate means family and friendship, community.
Hey, what does the affiliate mean to you?
Loving on each other, being there for each other when you need it the most.
For me, it's also a mental thing. It gets me if I'm stressed, I have anxiety, or any sort of stuff, or I'm having a bad day. Coming out here definitely makes the day better. So for me, it's home.
Affiliate is a community. And sometimes when you have kids, you lose some of that community. And it's so nice to come here and just reconnect with people.
Grown up in this gym, it's like a second family. And being able to just be around a community that pushes each other to do better and have fun has been one of the best parts of my life.
Before coming to CrossFit, I hated exercising. And now when I come here, I get to work out with my friends. They're like family, my community. So fun to do it together.
What does the affiliate mean to you?
It's like a friendship. It's, you know, something that we all relate to. Somewhere I go where I know I'm accepted.
It's a lot of family. It's just a pretty cool atmosphere coming in and challenging a lot of people, but just friendly banter back and forth to push each other.
We all come together and work out. We all cheer each other on, and we all are stronger in the end. We're building
All right. Interesting, because that one wasn't necessarily one person, but it looks like they was it like 6 or something like that? I think coaches get fired from gyms for loving on the members. Jan Clark. Yeah. You got to just love them with your clothes on. That's the important part, right? Did you guys watch the Chase show? I can't believe I said I had a system for... Never mind. If you didn't watch it, I'm not going to say it again here. All right. CrossFit 180. Video number 2. It looks like that one might have just been like showcasing a bunch of people. Looks like now maybe just one person. All right, here we go.
It was July 9th of 2022, and having been closed, the support going into that was pretty significant. My name is April Marsh, and I'm from Lebanon, Indiana. I'm 48 years old. I've been doing CrossFit for 15 years. I'm the owner of CrossFit 180. When I first started CrossFit, he's like, you just need 30 minutes. And I kind of rolled my eyes. I'm like, maybe. And he's like, give me 30 days. We'll try it. So I did, and I had not stopped. This community is by far more than just a place to work out. The last move that we had was 2 years ago, and with today's market, there was nothing out there to find. Ended up having to close down the gym for about 5 weeks, and the amount of community that came together to help get it to where it is, I could not have done it without all of my members. They all still just came in, helped paint, helped do wall, drywall, flooring, everything. So without them to keep me going, it might not have happened.
What did she say there? There was something that happened to the gym? Hold on. We gotta just, and this is probably why some of these videos will end up taking forever.
2 years ago, and with today's market, there was nothing out there to find. And with today's market, this move that we had was 2 years ago, and with today's market, there was nothing out there to find.
Oh, they just moved the gym. Okay. I couldn't tell by those photos that there was some sort of like natural disaster or something like that. That's really cool. She got like emotional talking about it. Did you guys see that? I wonder if it's her. It sounds like it's her gym. That's awesome. Really cool. Barry, what are you saying? I won't. What is? Oh. Okay. I know what you guys are talking about now. Oh, don't get me in trouble, you guys. We're sticking to affiliate videos, okay? It's affiliate video show. Affiliate video show. Brought to you by Two Brain Business. Okay. CrossFit 180, video number 3.
I want to be able to stay active, be active, and remain active. I just have to keep moving. I'm Jeffra. I'm 62. No, I'm not. I'm 63. I'm from Lebanon, Indiana, and I've been at CrossFit 180 since it started. I have rheumatoid arthritis, and 2 years ago during COVID, it flared up to the point where I couldn't even pick up a 5-pound weight anymore. I cried all the way home. I can't do this. I'm too slow. I'm too old. Everything I could think of that I couldn't do. But I just kept going back because I wasn't going to give up. And you just do what you can. You know, you do what you can for yourself. Everybody encourages you to keep going. Because sometimes I'll go, that's it. I'm done. Everybody says, no, you're not giving up. Yeah, I have no intentions of quitting.
That's cool. Does Susan know The Office, Barry? The show? I'm going to start watching The Office again. Yeah, great show. Hilarious show. I like that. I love those videos with like people like that. It's like, that's, God. I'm not going to rant. Not going to go on the whole athlete CrossFit Games thing. Nope. This is just the affiliate video contest watch party. Not getting crazy about how we're fucking this whole thing up if we don't right the ship, HQ. Sticking to the CrossFit affiliate video contest, not other stuff. Okay, here we go. Third video for them. Fourth video for them, something like that.
I got out of college and I was just not in a great place mentally, and I was like, this is dumb. I don't want to do this anymore. But I think the realization that it is more than just a gym. You're surrounded by people that are going to lift you up and, make you feel better on the days that you can't do that for yourself. My name is Mackenzie. I'm 27 years old, and I have been doing CrossFit for 12 years. I was into it all throughout high school, and then in college, I got really depressed. And after I left and moved back home, I think having so many mental health struggles, and I gained a bunch of weight. And so not only was it hard mentally, but physically, it didn't feel as good either. When I refound that passion, that was really awesome because it was just a great reminder of why I started in the first place. When you have more than just the workout to look forward to, I think that helps create this sense of community and family, because you're not only looking forward to getting a good workout in, but you're looking forward to seeing the same faces that you've been seeing for 5, 10, 15 years. At the end of the day, coming in here and being surrounded by friends and family, on top of getting a good workout in, it definitely it helps keep me grounded.
So cool. So cool. I'll listen to this and gluten at the same time. Oh man. MJ, love her. Rambler had a good comment. I'm starting to understand why Sevon makes these videos. They are raw, they are real. I love to hear these stories. Exactly, dude. Exactly. It's kind of funny, like watching these. I don't know how many we're in now, whatever, maybe like 20 of them we've done so far. And like I just have this overwhelming feeling of like, and who am I to think this, but like it's gotta survive. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. All right, here we go. This will be the last video by them. You know, I'm gonna be the one to make it survive. We will survive. Last one. 180. Last one from the 180.
When I started coming here, I was still smoking. Actually, I started smoking when I was 15. I always wanted to quit, and I never found a path or an avenue that allowed me to do that. I could see that doing it could cost me to maybe not be as involved in, you know, my future generation's life. I'm Nick Brown. I'm 45. I'm from Indiana, and I go to CrossFit 180. My life has changed quite a lot because I'm in the best shape of my life at 45 years old. I quit smoking about 3 years ago, and I don't think about it at all. And I could tell within a month, dramatic changes in my ability here in the gym. I just felt so much better. And so it had been, you know, maybe 2 months. It sounds silly now to say it, but like hitting a 185 clean and jerk, like you wouldn't understand like how proud of myself I was. Having that accountability here in the gym, letting people know what you're going through, and then having your back to encourage you to stay with it, encourage you to recognize when you're making progress, and, you know, cheer you on for those kinds of things. It really did make a big difference for me to have others help to hold me accountable as well. The gym's my family. If anybody needed something, I'll do anything I could to help them. You know, I guess it's because I feel like they would do the same for me. I feel like the gym would always have my back.
That was cool. That was cool. Helped him quit smoking. Stopped smoking 3 years ago. That's awesome. I know. I feel like such a boob when I forget to share it. I gotta just start like watching it on this side. Oh, okay. Is that another? Oh, it's the same video? I uploaded these funny. 104, 114. Is it the same person? Hold on, guys. We got some investigation to do. It is the same video. I know I'm not sharing this one, by the way. I know I'm not sharing this one. I just had to check something. Okay, so that was cool. CrossFit 180 got some great stuff in there. We got to, it sounds like we got to hear from the owner. We got to hear from like a big like group of the people that are there. Those two ladies, that guy that quit smoking. Fuck, these are good. I kind of want to save these ones because I know some of them are going to be cool. Okay, here we go. We got CrossFit Kenosha. CrossFit Kenosha, Joe Niels. I don't know if he made the videos or if Jessica did. I put his name, but it might have been Jessica. If it was you, Jessica, and you watch this, slap me around a little bit. Let me know. I'll fix it. Here we go.
Hi, I'm Sam. I've been a member at CrossFit Kenosha for a little over 4 years. When I came, I absolutely fell in love with it. CrossFit Kenosha is really important to me. It really has allowed me to get my fitness back. During my pregnancy with my son, I gained about 70 pounds and I didn't even recognize who I was anymore. It's still hard to accept yourself in this new body. I eventually told myself I just need to put my head down and come here and grind it out and suck it up no matter how I feel about myself. 2 years later, I've lost all the baby weight and more. I am doing things that I never thought I could do. The girls in class, it's like such a fun environment to make each other better and get stronger and put your scores in and see how you improve over time. Being a mom is hard. We end up taking care of our little ones and often neglect ourselves. I worked so hard to get to where I am. I truly do owe a lot of my hard work to CrossFit. The CFK community really shows up for one another. Everybody helps with my son. Everybody treats him like family, and I could never ask for more than that. By Graham coming with us to the gym, I think it's really showing him how important health and fitness is in taking care of yourself.
Oh, Joe's fighting dirty. He's fine. You put a cute ass kid like that in there. How are we not supposed to love that video? Oh, cool. Souza, enjoyed your conversation with Bill and Chase this morning. I work in a fire service, and a lot of what you folks talked about translates directly to running a functioning firehouse. Good stuff. Oh, awesome. Cool, man. Glad you enjoyed it. Had a ton of fun with those guys on the show. I could talk about that, like affiliates and the business of affiliates and stuff. I love talking about that stuff. It's funny because even though like I was like the three of us were on that show to like talk about it, I think all three of us almost like inspired each other to like go back and like change this or change that or make this better at the gym. I know I did. I was like, man, I want to do more. How could I tighten this up? How could I even do this better? Okay. CrossFit Kenosha video 2.
I'm Christy Minato. I am a just recently coined 45-year-old. For over the past 8 years, I've kind of been struggling to find myself again. I was just kind of hitting that low of like not finding that happiness within myself that I've been looking for a long time. I just broke and I was just like, you know what? It's time to focus on me. I've been coming here now very consistently, watching my diet finally, and really starting to find myself again, find my groove again. And honestly, this gym has provided me such an outlet of positivity. It's provided me an outlet of finding myself laughing again and just like having fun with athletics. It's been such a long time. I really feel that has helped me progress within this CrossFit gym. I have found friends for life. I've never felt so good about myself, my body image. So a lot more than just strength has come out of this. It's, you know, the growth of my mind and understanding that this is my body. God gave me a strong body. It's about damn time I tap into that and let the world see that I'm proud of it. I'm not going to hide behind big baggy clothes because my shoulders might be bigger than yours. It's just part of the game.
Oh, I freaking love that one. I love her message in this. That was really cool. Hi, Sarah. Welcome. Troy, this is we're just hanging out. We're just watching some affiliate videos. That's all. That's all this one is. Just hanging out, watching some affiliate videos. Okay. Dang, guys, we did it one page down. Okay. Kenosha CrossFit again here. This will be the third video we watch of theirs. This one looks like it's shot for a reel on Instagram or something like that. Remember to share it, Matt. I know.
I'm Richard. I am a member of CrossFit Kenosha. I am from Puerto Rico, decided to take an opportunity, relocated to the States. 11 years ago, I had a cardiac episode. My mother had a stroke when she was 41. My dad had a stroke when he was 51. So growing without parents really gave me a reality check. After being 260 pounds, the totality of my life, I decided to join CrossFit because it was the methodology that gave me quality of time. That 5:30 in the morning set the routine for the rest of the day. The benefit of joining an affiliate is the fact that you have a camaraderie of members that have similar or worse struggles than you have. My dad passed away in May of this year. Lasted 15 years bedbound. I was able to go back home, come back, and I had a support system. That really made a difference. And also, Lizzie, we're able to share a common goal. As many people there in the world doesn't necessarily see herself and doesn't see the greatness that she brings to the table. I think that's what CrossFit gives her the opportunity to see beyond how she looks. She can see what she can perform, how she can operate, what she's able to do. It allows her a place where she feels that she can execute and she feels valued and appreciated. That's what CrossFit brings to her.
Oh, such a softie. I thought I was like watching too many of them, just like getting emotional about it. Like he was too. You guys saw he was like about to cry. That's kind of cool because he's talking about like what it is for him, but like also for his wife or his girlfriend or something. Holy crap. That was cool. Joe, killing it, buddy. Killing it, buddy. Talking about the one you did this morning. Oh, yeah, Bill and Chase. Oh, yeah, get with the programming. Yeah, Jose's right. Get with the programming. Bill and Chase, we talked affiliate systems. Augustus, minus points for the lack of step down on the box jump over. Minus points. No, this isn't. We're not judging them in a video like online qualifier. You guys. Okay, here we go.
My name is Michael Wicke. I'm a coach here at CrossFit Kenosha. I've coached at quite a few different gyms, but CrossFit Kenosha has brought something that I haven't really felt before. The last few years, I went through probably the hardest time of my life. I tried to commit suicide. It got to a point where I almost felt like I had nothing to live for. There's just that feeling of hopelessness that I'm sure a lot of people can relate to when going through life. When I woke up in the hospital and became sober, that was when I started to coach at CrossFit Kenosha. When you're in a community like this, there is no hiding because they want to know what's hurting you, what's causing you pain. I needed people to check on me. There would be days where I would call in because I decided to make bad decisions. The owner of this gym, he would message me and reassure me that he knew the potential in me. He knew that I was fighting demons. He knew that whatever I'm going through, I could get through. And he instilled that in me day after day after day. CrossFit Kenosha, it's home away from home. It's my safe spot. The moment you start in CrossFit and you grab onto it and hold on for the ride, it benefits you so much to the point that you just don't want to stop. You know, yes, it's hard, but what isn't hard? Life is hard.
I'm so lame. That one kind of almost gave me like goosebumps. I don't know why. Holy shit, you guys. Deduction for the vertical filming. No, I don't think so. I get what you're saying, but no, I don't want to think that because I want these affiliates to repurpose a lot of these and put them on their Instagrams and possibly even put a few ad dollars behind them or cut them up and repurpose it for like a reel. So that's okay. That's okay. Chris, I like this one. Cool, me too, dude. What does the winner get? $5,000, Barry. $5,000 to the winner, 3,000 to second place, 1,000 to last place or third place. I shouldn't say last. Third place. And then I do believe I'll have to speak with her again about it, but we have somebody who is also going to take the top three. They own a advertisement marketing company, and they're going to actually run ads in your local market for you with dollars that they're going to donate. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Joe, what's up, buddy? Let's go. That's my mic. Yeah, dude. Dude, you're killing it. These are great, man. I think we got your last one coming up here. I'm only going to go probably about another 14 minutes or so. I'm not going to go past an hour with this. All right, here we go. CrossFit Kenosha. Joe Niels. Sharing my screen. Don't freak out, MJ. Got it. Don't worry.
I'm Joe Niels. I'm the owner of CrossFit Kosha. My affiliate saved my life. I was amidst the absolute hardest time of my life, going through divorce, owning a business, post-COVID, working full-time. My dad was sick with cancer. We found out that he had 3 days to live, and obviously that was earth-shattering. It was really easy to think that there was no way I was ever going to survive any of this. And the affiliate was the one thing to keep me in it. CrossFit was, you know, those moments where I could break away, put it behind me just for a little bit and have a break to be able to just do something. I chose to find a way to fight, just getting up every day, willing to do it all over again because it was bigger than myself. It was about the members that were here that relied on me and realizing that I truly relied on them. The affiliate saved my life. CrossFit saved my life, not from a physical sense, but from an emotional sense. And where we're at now is solely because of CrossFit, me being here in the position I am. All of the good things that I have only exist because of CrossFit and this gym.
Dang, dude. Yeah, JC, I caught that too. 3 days to live. Joe, dude. Sorry, brother. Great videos. I don't know if you guys caught it there, but he had a whiteboard up that said you could be sitting behind a desk, make it hurt. It's really cool. Hold on. Just got a call. Just gonna do some calls. Hey, you're live right now. I'm doing a little watch party.
Oh,
nice. Yeah. I've got through a handful of them. I'm gonna wrap up here in probably about 10 minutes or so. I'll give you a call back.
okay. Hey, what was the topic we were talking about? Refresh me on the topic we were talking about earlier today. I was taking notes for a show for us.
We were talking about having equity with your audience. Is that what you're thinking of?
Oh, yes. We were talking about whether the nutrition guy is paying Danielle Brandon and if that's ethical to do that without saying so.
Right.
Right. Okay. Brands. So like it's obvious that Sprite pays LeBron. Like we're not like we know he's just a shill.
Right.
But what about these people in the space who are fucking roughing people, and we're not, and it looks like they actually use their services when they're being paid.
Correct. You know what else that reminds me of?
Without being honest about it, right?
Right.
So like Tabor Street Coffee, everyone knows my relationship with them. Everyone knows our relationship with CA Peptides. But there's all these CrossFit games out there that have these or like people who supposedly do HWPO. They're HWPO athletes, but they don't do HWPO programming. It's just misleading.
Correct. And every time you do that, that just you're liquidating your equity with your audience. And once you liquidate too much equity, you're no longer valuable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Go ahead. What were you gonna add to that?
I think that's it. Just that last part that I already said. But dude, watching these, I don't know. We'll talk about it afterwards. But something's happening to me. I'm like fired up right now.
Like nostalgic, like excited to be a CrossFit affiliate, or the opposite?
Yeah, no, like excited and also like more fired up than ever to be like, fuck, we got to get this thing back under control. Like this, I don't know. We'll talk about it later. We're all just kind of like ramble thoughts. Oh yes, barbell spin. Just reminded me in the comments. Don't forget the exerciser. Use CrossFit 20 for 20% off.
Yeah. So like I had them on, and I don't use that product, but I'm very curious about it.
Right. Sure, you don't use it. Sure, buddy.
Hey, I just watched the Patrick Bet-David podcast with Trump.
Oh, I just started that before I jumped on here when I was eating lunch. Yeah, how is it?
Dude, wait till you see. So Patrick Bet-David says, who's the most powerful man basically in the world? And he says it's the president.
Mm.
Patrick Bet-David pushes back and goes, people don't believe that. Trump goes, it's true. And he goes, well, who's controlling her? Who's actually in control? Who's pulling Adam Schiff's strings? And he's like, hey, dude, it's not like that. He says it's just an amorphous. It's not like a sentient being. Trump says, unless he's lying, it's just basically an intersection of scumbags.
Damn. Hey, and it kind of reminds me of like that conversation a while back that we had with Greg when he's like, people think conspiracy theory means like I'm calling you and saying, hey, okay, and doing this. And when everybody's interests align, you don't have to have a conspiracy.
Yeah.
And so if it's just party dedication, sorry, I'm getting like a random call. If it's just party dedication, meaning we just all just hold tight and toe the line regardless, right? Then all of a sudden you don't need to have a sentinel, like one body pulling the strings. They're all just kind of working together because it's in their best self-interest.
Right. Exactly.
In their best self-interest, not the best interest of the American public.
I don't think the left thinks they're keeping black people down. I don't think that they're conscious that they think black people are stupid. It's just that if all their actions show it, and they're just so dumb that they don't know it, they do it under ignorant benevolence. You know what I mean? Oh, let's be really nice to them and have a free needle exchange in their program.
Right. And then I just think too, they just know that dependence is a good thing for them, because dependent means more spending. Dependence means more control. Dependence means more authority without having to have vote. Because now if I'm dependent on you, I don't really want to vote against you or, whatever, because I need the things that you're offering me.
Right.
Yeah. Agreed.
That's why I don't like the word evil. I think retarded is far more prevalence retardation than
it kind of goes under the same thing of they're just selling all their equity, liquidating their equity in the short term, and that's just harming the trust that they have with the public.
Like how about? Oh, sorry, I know you're doing the Philly show, but how about they want female autonomy, bodily autonomy? Well, 35 million of those babies you've killed since 1970 are female babies. What about those females? You don't give a fuck about their bodies.
Nope. Short-sighted decision making.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And which then makes them ageists. We don't care about women's bodies who are over fucking 9 months old in a week.
Oh shit.
I mean, logic's a son of a bitch, man. Logic is a son of a bitch.
Yeah, it'll screw up a good time for sure.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, give me a call later.
All right. Bye.
Okay, bye.
And if you guys are wondering, that's the majority of how our conversations go. Okay, back to our affiliate video contests. We're gonna go through one more here. We have CrossFit Crave. Debbie Wagner. I'll be there on Monday. Be exciting. On another airplane. Yay. Okay, here we go.
Consistency is definitely a huge factor. Early on, I was very raw, couldn't do a whole lot of things. I still struggle with a few things, but consistency definitely shows that, if you put your mind to it, you keep practicing, keep showing up, do the little things day after day, progress can be made.
So I try to meet new people at the door, because once somebody has met you at the door and helped you through, okay, let's walk through the door. That's the hardest thing you're ever going to do. Everything else is more mental than it is physical. It's convincing yourself, I can do this.
The days that I don't want to come to CrossFit are some of my most satisfying days that I've ever experienced. When you go through a workout and you struggle along with your comrades, your fellow athletes, and whether it's scaled or it's RX, and you lay on the floor in a pool of sweat, and you've all experienced the same kind of workout or sweat, at the end, you feel like a real team, and you feel that connectedness that you really don't experience anywhere else.
Sevon, we are so shadow banned on YouTube. I know, dude. My own station doesn't offer me up my own show. It's the top search in all my YouTubes. I have all the notifications turned on, everything, and it never serves me up the show. Not even when it's live. Maybe like 2 out of every 10 times we have a show, it'll actually like serve it up. Barbell spin volume was super low. I know the volume was really low on that. I think that had to do something with the post production, because I even like it was low on my end, and I had my computer, I think it's like turned all the way up. Maybe it was just an issue with that one video there, but let's see. Man, I can't like, as I were going through these and we're already like an hour into this and we've already done, I know that there's pages of this on YouTube. I gotta like keep focused on one video at a time, because I started to see all the pages of it and I'm like, oh my gosh, overwhelmed. Okay. CrossFit Crave video number 2, Debbie Wagner.
My name is Holly Brackman. I work for the local health department, and I've been doing CrossFit for about 2 years now.
My name is Steve Harris. I've been a member of CrossFit Crave for 7 years. My responsibility is a global sales trainer for a local corporation.
Since day one, I think right when I walked through the door, everyone came up and introduced themselves, so that was really nice. Everyone's super supportive, no matter what your level is in fitness. Everyone's cheering you on, rooting you on, and always wanting you to do your best.
And I started to become very much in a rut with a local gymnasium that I was going to, doing the same thing over and over again, and I was just looking for a different flavor. And when I came here, I loved the variety of it, and I certainly loved the people as well.
CrossFit's for everyone, I personally think. Keep moving, we want to have a healthy lifestyle, so just come in, try it out, and go from there.
Personally, what I've experienced is the accountability. I feel like I'm responsible to others, and I think others feel a responsibility to me and their surroundings as well. Your success is my success, and I hope vice versa.
I haven't heard it called gymnasium in quite some time. That was cool. Give me a little chuckle. Volume was super low. Yeah, that one was better, right, Brian? Yeah, cool. I've been getting notifications again lately, but Twitch always notifies me first. Interesting. So many shuttle runs. Yeah, on that particular thing. HDR CBD athletics. Go and hit them up. Great people. How many of these are getting played? Eventually all of them. Right now, 3 more. And I'm going in order, by the way. And there's no particular order to this. It's just literally the order they came into me, the order I uploaded it. There's no order to this. There's no method to the madness here. Okay, 1, 2, 3, third video of CrossFit Crave. We'll finish up on CrossFit Crave. We got this one and 2 more. 2 more videos for this session. 1.25, and here we go. Okay, wait a minute. I might have. It seems like that's the one that we just watched. Yeah, I screwed that up. Hold on. Oh, maybe I didn't. Why do I feel like all the same? Okay, let me try this one. Hold on. Something seems amiss. We already played that one. What about Suze's top 5? When are we gonna get those? Soon. Very, very soon. Knock out a bunch of these over time here.
That's one of the things I love about Crave is the community I found is like no other. Taking the walls of CrossFit Crave down and taking us into the community. We have kids who work out here who they don't have parents. Both parents have overdosed. And so they need to know where they can go and be safe. And it's not uncommon for people to come for that hour workout and hang out. Sometimes 45 minutes, sometimes an hour afterwards, or then grab another athlete and go get coffee or go kayaking or something to extend that relationship and that feeling of being safe.
Community, we do a lot of activities together. Some of us go out to eat together at night. Sometimes we'll have a few drinks together. It's not just inside the gym, it's outside the gym as well.
So when you miss a couple of days at Crave, you're noticed and somebody says, hey, I want you here because I value you. And then we get to do the same thing. We never know what has somebody sleeping in a few days, whether it's an injury or maybe something psychologically. And they just need somebody to say, hey, we care, come back with us.
Did she say both parents overdosed? Oh my goodness. Later, Ernie. Have a good time coaching. Crush it, dude. Why is my camera lens all... There we go. Got it back. The blurry shot? The blur shot? I think that was all of them. I can't tell if 3.
No matter what your level is and fit.
Okay, maybe I think it just had the same like kickoff, the same start, but no, the video shots. Yeah, there's some good ones in there, huh? I think this just starts the same as the other ones, but I just kind of fast forward. It looks like we haven't seen this one yet. This is the one that I thought we had already played because it had the same intro, but I think it is different. All right, here we go.
My name is Holly Brackman. I work for the local health department, and I've been doing CrossFit for about 2 years now.
My name is Steve Harris. I've been a member of CrossFit Crave for 7 years. My responsibility is a global sales trainer for a local corporation.
Since day one, I think right when I walked through the door, everyone came up and introduced themselves, so that was really nice. Everyone's super supportive, no matter what your level is in fitness. Everyone's cheering you on, rooting you on, and always wanting you to do your best.
I started to become very much in a rut with a local gymnasium that I was going to. Doing the same thing over and over again, and I was just looking for a different flavor. And when I came here, I loved the variety of it, and I certainly loved the people as well.
Yeah, you're right. I don't know why. It's not more shuttle runs. It's the same video I played twice. And JC, I think they filmed it in one class. Jose, how many total videos you got in that playlist? I don't know. I got to check. 250? You played that one already, if I'm correct. Yeah, I know. I thought it was weird. It says it's a different video, but it's the same one. I don't know how that happened. Okay, we're at hour 3. You guys want to do one more? Center of the Strength CrossFit? We'll do one more. Center of Strength CrossFit. There are 5 videos here. That was just CrossFit Crave, who we just watched. Center of Strength CrossFit. The gymnasium stood out. Yep. Yeah, that's where, like, at first I was like, did they introduce themselves? I think they introduced themselves last one when he said gymnasium. I was like, okay, yeah, that's right. We did watch that before. Okay, here we go.
There's been a lot of improvements. The biggest improvement has been my weight loss journey.
Mm-hmm.
That's not only impacted all of the movements here, my performance here, confidence. It's affected my life outside of here, having 3 kids, being able to be active with them, push through, mental clarity, mental toughness, all of that. So that has impacted everything. Double unders. Brighton just said deadlifts. So double unders that I've had for a short amount of time.
For 24 hours.
Yeah, being able to accomplish double unders has been something that I've worked a long, long time for.
Altogether, like, what does center of strength mean to you?
Center of strength, the biggest thing that it means for me is the ability to be together as a family and see my son and his confidence
and to see him grow and mature and have all of that and the family atmosphere that it has. The kids are here, so you've seen it multiple times, but seeing the younger two come out of the box after class is over and go in and do the movements that we're doing, and to know that that's the example you're setting as a parent. So I would say the atmosphere here.
That's great. Thanks for doing this interview with us, Justin.
Thank you, Justin. I like this guy. Yeah. It's kind of cool because there's like, what's your favorite movement? He's like, double unders. I just got him 24 hours ago. It's cool. It's part of the fun, right? Learning new skills, accomplishing new skills. Okay, that was their first one. All the way down here. This is their second video, Center of Strength CrossFit video number 2. I thought at first that chick was Amish. I thought that chick looked Amish, but in this one she does not. Nothing wrong if she is Amish. I'm just saying. Just thought she looked like Amish. Damn, did you do Kenosha after I left for the Clintons? I did. And again, like I was saying, extra stop, there was like no particular order. Like I'm just like hammering through and just playing these like as they come up through the list there. So sorry about that. But we did. Is she a Mennonite? What is that? Is that like what I was saying, Seema? Like she's Amish or something? No, I don't think she is. She looks like it's just here. I'll never forgive you for this. Just rewind it. It's not that big of a deal. All right, here we go.
I am here with Caitlin today. You've been a member of Center of Strength CrossFit since we opened, pretty much. Like we opened, I think, March 1st, and you were a member, what, April?
Yeah.
Something like that. So you've been around for a minute. We call you the OG Caitlin. All right. So what does Center of Strength CrossFit mean to you?
It means a place I can call home.
I'm gonna cry.
There's no judgment here. I came in, from a previous CrossFit gym, and I got injured, and I kind of didn't think I would ever do CrossFit again. But then Michaela, my coach here, I've hit PRs with her that I've never thought I would be able to. So it's a great place to work out. It's a community, all that good stuff.
Yeah. In this time that you've been here, what's one thing that has improved, like since you've been here? That can be like literally anything.
So a lot of things. My health definitely has improved. Eating habits in general. My squat depth, my deadlifts, just having more faith in myself in general, like things I never thought I could do, all the way around.
I like these people. I don't know what it is, but I like that video. Volume warning. I know, did it jump up? Sorry, it's been consistent on mine. I haven't really touched anything since the last one, and then I made sure to turn that down when the volume was extra low. Man, being able to have a place where somebody literally says, what is the thing that's most improved since you've been in here? And they're like, having faith in myself. Holy crap. Like they're showing up at your gym, your affiliate, and you're able to allow them to believe in themselves more. I mean, is there any greater gift you could give to somebody than showing them and allowing them to prove to themselves that they're capable of more? I don't think there is. All right. This is their fourth video.
I'm here with Chelsea Good. Her entire family attends Center of Strength CrossFit, so that's pretty cool. They work out together. They're not here tonight, but it's okay. We understand. One thing that you can say like has improved greatly.
My mindset. I try to improve my nagging and complaining while I work out. That's improved, and just overall pushing myself, and my strength has gone up a lot.
Yeah.
All my PRs gone up by about 40 pounds. I did CrossFit for 3 years before, so that says a lot.
Yes. Okay. Next question. What does Center of Strength CrossFit mean to you? If you can put it in like a sentence. I mean, sometimes it's hard to be like one thing, like one word or whatever.
It definitely the community, because my entire family works out here. My 10-year-old son is involved. It has been completely it just has transformed him as far as he doesn't necessarily fit in on the sports teams. Basketball, baseball are not his thing. He came into CrossFit and just has found himself, found his confidence, and I know it will serve him mentally and physically for the rest of his life. So it means a lot to me to be able to do that and give that to him.
And Brinley wants to join
Yes,
us in Michigan.
It's cool because you could tell how involved that owner and coach is, because she's like talking about the other family members and people aren't here and they have inside jokes together. So clearly she's like super involved with her members. And that's obviously been the theme across every single video we have watched thus far. And that's really cool. You know, it'd be awesome too. This idea just kind of came with me is like, what if we took all those videos and at the part when it says like what has improved the most since you've joined CrossFit, and then just put a whole compilation of people just saying like that one thing, and have it have nothing to do with working out. Like, so we find like 20 or 30 of them in here that like are really like pack a punch as to like what has improved in their life since joining CrossFit, and make sure that everyone that we include in this particular video set has nothing to do with working out. That would be a dope little clip. Better than the bullshit CrossFit's been putting out with those other ads. Sorry. This is a different show than that. Okay. Last one here from CrossFit, from Center of Strength CrossFit. Sorry. Oh, that was our last one. Wait, did we do this one? I don't know. Did we? Hold on. Oh, we didn't do this one yet. Okay, this is their last video. All right, and I'll share my screen. Don't worry. Let me just get it set up here. Yeah, I think that'd be cool. And you know what? If anybody watches this now or watches it in retrospect and wants to take that on, I will have all these videos like in one particular spot. And if you're somebody who does post-production and does this type of stuff and wants to sit down and go through these and like, you know, make that little derivative or maybe multiple, I'm sure there'll be a lot of like Savon will start watching these and like he'll just start getting tons of ideas. But if we could like repurpose some of these and you're interested at all to doing that, you're passionate about it, let me know. And I can share the file with you and give you access to all the raw videos. And then we'll just reach out to any of the gyms to make sure that they're cool with repurposing their stuff, which I'm sure they are. They are cool with it because when they signed them over to us, it is what it is. Whether you're cool with it or not. All right, last one for today. And last one for Center of Strength CrossFit as well. Video number 5.
I'm here with Kyla Thorne, another mom of a family that comes here, which is pretty awesome because you had some reservations to coming to CrossFit.
Yeah.
But you came and now you love it and it's something that you do all the time.
I know it seems kind of minor, but I notice when I'm walking down to my chickens and ducks to water them and feed them, like I just feel stronger. And when I'm climbing the ladder to go put something in the attic, like I just feel like I'm strong in my body. I don't feel scared to be on the ladder and like wobbly.
Sorry, I was gonna let these play through, but that's exactly the type of cuts, right? Like just stuff that isn't like not like I, PR'd my cleaner jerk or something like that, but little things like that, like how her time in the gym has translated to help making her life better outside of the gym.
I think it means an atmosphere where all together as a family, we can grow our confidence and our skills
right
at a rate that's right for us, even if it's not like what somebody else is doing. It's
right.
our next step. We can do it all together as a family. So it's not something where I have to leave my kids at home and I get to see their confidence building too. So it's a family activity that's also building good habits
right
for our kids, something they're going to take into their lives, whether they stick with CrossFit forever or not, I don't know.
Right.
But they're going to appreciate movement.
Right. Exactly. And I love that. And
all right, that was the end of that one. Cool. JC, one more gym, please. Dude, I totally would, but I have to jam here and I got to make it down to City Hall today before they close to do some business down there. So I got to run. Otherwise I would. I could sit here and do this for a while too. I don't know if it would make good content watching it back. So let me just mark off where we left off here just so I remember when I come back to it next time. Okay, so we were at Center of Strength CrossFit, Center of Strength CrossFit. We did all 5, and the next one in line here is going to be CrossFit CrossFit SCV will be the next one we start off on. I kind of had fun with this. Did you guys have fun with this? It's kind of cool. My plan with this is just to continuously do these randomly. Like I can't really promise any schedule or something like that. I'll probably do them a couple days in a row. We'll see if I can get one in tomorrow, get a couple in this weekend or something like that, and just make them available, make them up. We'll just do it, and then hopefully we'll get some other judges and stuff in here as well. MJ, coaching an 89-year-old woman to box jump to a 12-inch high platform, and the pure joy and shock in her face as she conquered that deep fear surpasses all the first-time muscle-ups for me as a coach. It's crazy, right? Because you're literally handing them back their confidence and freedom. Like you're like, here you go. Here's your physical freedom. Like you don't have to be afraid to go and try something new, or to get outside, or to walk around on your own, or to, spend a few hours up on your feet, or to take a hike or something like that. And like, it's crazy because for all of us, especially that are like super fit and like, this other stuff, and we're, looking to optimize or anything like that. When you take a step back from that and you realize that you've been able to restore somebody's ability just to like live a higher quality of life, it's like, what else is doing that? There's lots of things that claim that. There's all the pharmaceutical companies that claim that, and the different things. And it's like, no, it's like they are not doing that. And us as CrossFit affiliate owners, us as CrossFit coaches, like we are improving their quality of life. And what ends up happening is when you fill their cup up and they really feel that improvement and they're able to do more things in their life, they turn around and they start to contribute to others as well too. And I think honestly, I think it's the only way to really affect and create change. I'm all for the RFK and the whole entire like make America healthy again and what they're doing over there and those things. Like I think that's great. Anybody that spread the message at that level is great, and it's cool to start to hear some of our politicians speak in that manner. But ultimately, I don't care about that. I think that the real change is going to be all of us down here, one workout at a time, one conversation about nutrition at a time, one person coming through the door of our affiliate at a time. And I have a lot of hope in that. The future looks bright. All right, you guys, thanks for hanging out. I hope you had some fun with this one. I know I did. I was surprised. I was like, wasn't really sure how I was going to go, but it's a lot of blast. It was a lot of blast. It was a blast. It was a lot of fun. Pick one, Matt. And we'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Sevon will be back on at the regular time with a live call. And we got Kill Taylor coming up 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time Saturday morning. We also have some pretty cool guests coming up, one of which I haven't even told Sevon that we got scheduled that he's going to be super excited about. And I think we're going to be introducing you guys to some new cool people that you'll enjoy that's coming up here. So thank you guys for hanging out. As always, just thank you for being part of this community, part of this podcast in the chat. It means a ton to us. All right, y'all. I'm off to City Hall. Bye.